The Kenya Chief of Defence Forces General Francis Omondi Ogolla, also known as F.O. Ogolla, is dead. President William Ruto confirmed his death at State House on the 18th of April 2024. The chopper that was carrying CDF or Chief of Defence Forces Ogolla crashed in a town somewhere in West Pokot called Cheptulel earlier today, the 18th of March 2024.
The Chief of Defence Forces on board the Kenya Air Force Hiwi helicopter had left Nairobi this morning to visit troops deployed in the North Rift under the Operation Maliza Uhalifu.
Other officers who were in the company of General Ogolla in the crash include Brigadier Said, Colonel Keitani, Captain Sora, Sergeant Omondi, Captain Litali, Sergeant Nyawera, and Lieutenant Colonel Sawe. The Chief of Defence Forces is the highest-ranking military officer in Kenya Defence Forces, and is also the principal advisor to the President of Kenya and the National Security Council. CDF Ogolla was promoted to the rank of General on 28 April 2023 by President William Ruto, and he became the Chief of Kenya Defence Forces. Less than 1 year later, General Ogolla is dead. Of course, he died in a chopper crash while on duty. Before his appointment, General Ogolla was the commander of the Air Force and the Vice Chief of Defence Forces. General Ogolla took over from General Robert Kibochi, who retired after attaining the mandatory exit age of 62 years. General Francis Ogolla joined the Kenya Defence Forces on 24 April 1984 and was commissioned as second lieutenant on 6 May 1985. He was then posted to the Kenya Air Force, where he trained with the United States Air Force and also received training in other areas such as imagery intelligence, counterterrorism, and accident investigation. Prior to his appointment as the CDF, President Ruto once accused General Ogolla of trying to overturn his 2022 presidential victory.
General Ogolla is among the people who went to Bomas to try and overturn my victory.
But as far as the military works is concerned, President Ruto confirmed him as general, citing him as the best candidate for the job. The Chief of Defence outranks all respective heads of each service branch and has operational command authority over all other branches. He leads the meetings and coordinates the efforts of the service commanders, that is for the different branches, that is the commander of the Kenya Army, the Kenya Navy, and the commandant of the military intelligence. The office of the Chief of Defence is very prestigious and important in matters security for a nation, as the chain of command is from the President, who is the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, and directly speaks to the Chief of Defence Forces for any communication. The title Chief of the Defence Forces was adopted in 2010, following the promulgation of our Kenyan current constitution. General Ogolla held a diploma in international studies and military science from Egerton University, a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Armed Conflict and Peace Studies, where he attained first-class honors, and a Master of Arts in International Studies from the University of Nairobi. He rose to the ranks to become a general and was appointed commander of the Kenya Air Force on the 15th of July 2018, a post he served for 3 years. General Ogolla was instrumental in developing and implementing various training programs and operation strategies that enhanced the effectiveness of the Kenya Air Force and the Kenya Defence Forces. In the recent past, we've had several military birds or choppers crashing in the last, say, 4 months, and this has raised questions about the safety of military aviation. The crashes have also raised concerns not only for the safety of military personnel, but also for the operations and the operational integrity of KDF's aviation fleet. General Ogolla dedicated his time and life to serving the country Kenya. He has left behind a distinguished legacy and service to his country, and he delivered to the tooth. No other Kenyan general has died while in office. And as they say, generals don't just die. Rest in eternal peace, General.